Greetings, Scorpio. How you doing? So good to have you here. Strong of 210 to 216. How'd you like your 2020 degree? Look at that super full moon. Did you miss that reading? It's linked at the end of this one on one of the cards. You might want to check it out because 2020 is how we knew which way to grow, because it's the new you, just so you know. And some of you all, I'm hearing it's like some of these fears been coming up. This is a good time to be honest about things, especially if you didn't know that there was like a certain kind of me too going around you, where it's like people were pitching in for the right thing. Okay, let's see what's going on. We got Shadowscapes, we got Tarot Sexual Magic, we got the Valentines, romance, and Venus and Pisces. Or is that now Aries? Yeah. A change happening. And Mercury Retrograde happening. And that watery Pisces. And did you know about that water that didn't get split that way? And bad ideas on red potion. So y'all have some ideas in the kiln. It's a good way to get them in there. Work on your yoga. Let's see what's going on here in the middle. What do you have in common? Well, we've got that Queen of Wands. Man, I'm hearing for you all, especially those of you that have some kind of special way that you just know when things are happening and how to kind of paint it up and just make sure it's all right. So what I'm hearing, it's turned into an art form with you. And I'm hearing, be careful, because there might be somebody that's been like, I want to say it's kind of like copying off of you a little bit. It's a certain shade though, because it's like how they do it. It's stringing people along a certain way. And I'm hearing it's like, oh, hi, baby. I'll be right there. You have to know what the tune is. That might be the daddy. I need to go pee. I'm going to get up here real quick and just let it out. I'll be right back, Scorpio. So y'all know. Okay, Papa. Okay, Papa. Go ahead. And for some of you, it's like watching whatever that thing is. Like if somebody was kind of biting off of your potion or biting off of your idea, kind of trying to like make off of it and make some money with it. It's like how they sideline the cash. It's like it just might be making you look at what you do a little different, because it's like, I don't know, like almost like trivializing it or something, and then it's like, that's not even what I'm up to, you know. And it might have just put some things in your face a little bit where I don't want to say it's like you're tooting your own horn. It's just like giving yourself an opportunity to, I don't want to say receive credit that you are getting, because it's not like credit even coming to you maybe, and it's not like, oh, my nose is itching me. It's like something people might have been shady with you about, or talking badly about you, or like not wanting you to be yourself about, and now it's like, I'm hearing it's just going to help you let yourself off the hook a little bit, because you've learned how to do something while somebody else just looks like the words I'm hearing are bullshit artist, and it's like, yeah, bad. And so for some of you all, very special healing, especially if you have kids around that are watching. And I'm hearing about like material witnesses that don't get to sit on information just because they didn't want to file a suit on whoever was playing damsel here, is what I'm hearing. And for some of you all, it's like, oh my goodness, if he could hear what we know about him, there would just be no conversation, is what I'm hearing. You don't know if that's yours. Alright, so let's see what recent past is here, Scorpio. We got the King of Swords here. That might be who did it. The King of Swords This character. Could be you too. That's my boy trying to get back in here right now. I'm not getting up right now. Papa, you're going to get to wait a minute. So it's King of Swords over here. Is sometimes, you know, somebody with an air suit. Somewhere strong in the charge. I think we're Aquarius. That could be you. I'm hearing this could be the person that you're going to know whether or not somebody was getting strummed along or strung through something. Because I'm hearing somebody was just being like strung along. And it's like, it's not fair. And they keep showing me this body over here. And this like Michelangelo view on a blooper rinse. What that little bird might have in common that's over his staff here. And that she's kind of got on her head while she's playing this music. Let's see what's going on in the near future here, Scorpio. Some of y'all, you got the law called for a reason. This Knight of Wands could be a Hell Fury situation for somebody. If this person is on the mission, because that is fire that will get up and run. And sometimes it will talk. Sometimes I'm hearing it's like just blurted out communication that got to the right ears and what the little bird said and came around and those other people heard it. It's like the cat singing over there. And so, wow. There's all these little foxes everywhere. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm hearing about like the news about somebody's fertility getting out, and it's like some kind of, it's almost like an Octomom situation that I'm hearing about. You're gonna know if it's yours or not. I'm hearing it's like, that's not what we were trying to do. It happened, and it's like something hatched or something. And I'm hearing for somebody, it's like a rare disorder that's not a dysfunction, and you know, that allows people to bioreplicate like that, I guess, you know. And so I'm hearing for some people, it's like different news that comes out about, it's kind of like somebody's devotional practice that they do. Like if you've ever done a religious or spiritual practice where you do like a little bit every day and you track on that and you journal on it and stuff. And I'm hearing it's like how they cultivate the situation. So fertility can show up in different ways. It doesn't have to be children. But I'm hearing for somebody it's about like finding out how they have like all these children and stuff and how it happened. And so you'll know whether or not that's for you. And I'm hearing for somebody it's like why somebody is seriously going to want to, like, why they probably filed this suit and what the paternity results look like, and like why it's this younger like fire sign, and why there's like the more seasoned air sign over here, and it's like who actually got taken advantage of and like what it actually looks like in front of a high witness. And so let's see what's going on here at the root. We've got the Six of Swords, and I'm hearing for somebody this is like how express communication can occur. And for some people it's like, hey, you know what, thank you to those 5 birds there that might have had difficult things to say that people did not want to hear. Because although you're like leaving some of these things behind, it might be harsh communication, especially if somebody finds out it's like somebody had like 5 children or 5 suitors or like 5 something going on that, you know, they have to find out about. And so I'm hearing that it's like, why somebody's easy to send somebody packing, where it's just like, okay, so blooper, you know. And I'm hearing for somebody it's like just finding out about what somebody did on a whim, why it was reckless for them, and like what they might have been willing to say to kind of elevate their stature in it. And I'm hearing for some of y'all it's like how mature of a way to protect. And I'm hearing for somebody else it's like how immature of a way to reflect something else to try to like make it look like that. And so I'm hearing for some of y'all it's like it's dicey, because you might be dealing with similar situations at the same time, and it's like one is definitely not the other. Okay, so either way, the information that came out, especially if there's like people in common or these same 5 about like why something is like the shadow work being cut off in the light of how you made your art out of it. It's like you're getting a reprieve here somehow. Let's see what the future position is here. Because 7 of Cups, I'm hearing somebody's going to go to jail. I just heard it very loud and clear. It's like whatever they tried to paint, like whatever the picture is, they're going to like a very special kind of, you know, MS-DOS experiment. You had OS, and we see where you packed yourselves, because this is the era where you swiped yourselves with biometrics and eyes and ideas that put us in or out of the, you know, galaxy for the real Galapagos grin on what's never going to be considered a missing link. And where some of us were playing a special kind of Fortnite here, and some of you all have a partner that it's like almost like taking a celestial view over this, and they can see where you were getting harpooned and like strummed through things, and where it's like your actual help and dispatch was actually sent out, and what it might have looked like to be like your own angel, and like how you might have clipped your own wings just to get a better view, then to have to come back around and realize, oh, wait a second, I didn't realize I could do it that way, and I wouldn't do that to my fill in the blank, whoever that person is, and like realizing what it is to actually take that view and maybe realize that you have figured out which one of your guides is willing to push the scales for what reasons. Because I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like really learning which of your guides might have had it out for you for different reasons. Because for some of you all, it's like you all know if you have like different guides, and like a lot of you all do, and this is where you've been developing discernment about how far you let it take you out. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so let's just see, because somebody's definitely with you, like on the right survey, is what I'm hearing. And they're the one that can handle whatever you've been serving, because I'm hearing sometimes it is like close enough to like even almost piss yourself off about what she said. So let's see what's going on with the Tarot of Sexual Magic here, because for some of you all, it's like the right kind of tension. It really is. Okay, so 9 of Pentacles, especially if you've been wanting somebody to kind of dote on you, or like wanting to pay certain kind of body attention on you, wanting to help you feel like more beautiful, because I'm hearing for somebody, it's like that's the only way you can feel like more of yourself. And so for some of you all, it's like why certain men might be attracted to you, and why at the same time it's like you have to have a certain experience with them, or it's like the wrong kind of reflection on your femininity for you. It's like you would rather it feel a certain way. And so I'm hearing for some of you all, it's like you want a certain kind of doting on. And so like this might look very creepy to some people. Sometimes this 9 of Pentacles here for me is real creepy. It's like somebody that's like going in there trying to cut her hair, and she's like not really paying attention, or she's passed out. But I'm hearing in this situation, it's like, no, you want somebody that you can just feel like he can do all that stuff with you, you know? And I'm hearing for you, it's like a certain kind of seasoning, where you might be a little older, he might be a little younger, or vice versa. Or maybe it's like not even that. It's like, because this older thing with me is like what I've been explaining. It's all, some of us are just waking up and figuring out how to dial in the best body in torrents. Okay, consider it like you're buffering the best parts. And the magnetic sweep of Mercury has a cure with a Y attached to you. And the coordinates are being parsed, and it's Calgon, and have a new view on what this might look like. Because I'm hearing it's like, it's a new look at what sacred things are for you. What the Virgo actually is, the Virgo energy, because this is 9 of Pentacles. Pentacles a lot of times are people embodying Pentacle suit, a lot of times having that in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, and like Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Although I did hear Leo here for somebody. But I'm hearing that it's like, you know, maybe like on the cusp of Leo, Virgo, but I'm hearing for somebody it's like whatever happened in the sign of Virgo that gets to be like the virgin sort of energy. It's like what it is to experience touch the first time, like, you know, or something, you know, that hasn't been excessively courted yet, and where the attention to detail that, like, somebody that's been through this process can actually cut a bad tie is what I'm hearing. It's like, I don't even know how else to say it. I'm just hearing it's like, for some of you all, it's like maybe it's some kind of cord cutting ritual, or like leaving a bad suitor behind. I'm hearing for somebody it's like feeling like whoever this person is helping you embody where you weren't sold out, because I'm hearing it's like you might have felt like you were cursed or something. And I'm hearing for some of you, please choose the gender that makes sense to you, because that he, that might be she for you, or they, or other, know your own. I'm just kind of talking to what I'm looking at here. Because for some of you all, it's like, maybe that's how you feel. It's like, you know, it's like if you don't have a certain sort of feeling and dynamic in the relationship, it's like something's kind of like lost. And it's like, especially I'm hearing, especially if you are like in a female-female relationship, or if that's like what you're interested in, and where it's like something that just lets you also feel feminine, you know, especially if you're like accused of not being able to enjoy that part of your life or your masculinity, whatever it is. I'm hearing it's like where something that didn't sit right in what your view of where you were growing is being cut off. And I'm hearing it might have to deal with like toxic people around and what they were saying to you before. And where this Queen of Chalices shows up here for them. This is the one who's been through all of it, all of the heartbreak, all of the sadness. Sometimes she's lost somebody very close to her. Him, her, them, other. And where it's like, that's like healing on the bosom of the Virgin Mary that got treated like the wrong Magdalene is what I'm hearing. It's like, I don't even know how else to say it. That's just how I'm hearing it. And I'm hearing for some of y'all, and you may be able to adopt a new narrative with yourself and with your guides, because now you're going to hear which ones were there zip tying it together a certain way for you because of what they could see and hear and experience with you, and where it gets cut. Maybe your view of what like older, younger, like before, after, seems to go away now that we have a less linear way to interfere with what is an energy that has more ways to operate than what that one little splice maybe isn't, that now is coming out instead of being the focal point that we grew upon. You're going to know if that's for you. It's an extraction module for those of you that want it. I love you, Scorpio. Let me know what would you like. If it resonated, hit me up. I'd love to hit you back with positive energy anytime I can. If you need more of that, feel free to hit us up. Very Fine Martians, linked below. And if you'd like a reading with just your energy, hit me up. I'd love to do that for you. Take care. We'll catch you again soon. We're back for another one, Scorpio. Bye for now. Promise that you'll catch